All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Yu Yu Hakusho, episode 23. All the family dynamics in this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, that's right. Mm-hmm. And now we are on a path and an adventure to rescue one of said siblings, but the other siblings are in the way.
Right.
And okay.
And it could be a raid.
It could be a raid.
Which could be pretty cool. I'm
very excited
I'm a
about
fan
that.
of the classic raid, which is the heroes know where they need to go. It's a specific building with specific antagonists and all kinds of traps and, stuff, that we got to deal with in there. But it's the idea that just because we're going there doesn't mean that we're going to make it there without conflict.
And that our objective is not so simple as fight everybody there.
Right.
Right. And
Exactly.
also, on top of that, the fact that this is a crime boss's place, so we can have people with guns and such. So,
yeah, or just, two really strong mercenary guys there,
with their
Toguro
demon,
brothers.
trained things.
Yeah. That's the other thing. They have demons that are theirs, but then also they have their own spiritual powers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. I like it a lot because it gives the idea that there are teams of people out there that have goals that are completely different with regards to this whole thing. And they're also characters that could be just, more than just, yes, I am a demon who sits in a tower. Why am I here? Well, because I'm locked away here. And I have no life other than that,
Right. The fact that these guys are here just as
to
a
make
job.
her cry.
Well, but because they're being paid to be here,
right?
That's a fun twist on the motivation, and the fact that they seem so close because they're brothers, but the smaller brother was like hanging on the shoulder practically, or maybe actually. If they stick together and then the whole group has to fight them both at the same time,
yes,
that would be awesome.
Awesome. I agree.
But
Hiei is not with the group though now.
No, that's true. That is very true.
Off on his own.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see how Kuwabara and Urameshi do moving forward as a pair.
And also, Kuwabara and Hiei, given the fact that Kuwabara is now wanting to rescue this distressing damsel that just so happens to be Hiei's sister.
Because she's so pretty, dude.
Because she's so cute and everything, and I would never make you cry. I'd never give you up, let you down, run around, or desert you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Now, I just want to let y'all know, the audience, that my expectations have been set very high. And I'll be very disappointed if on literally the onset of every arc moving on from here, if we don't get a video from Koenma like we got from Show. I will be severely disappointed in this show if we don't get that.
Are you kidding me? Eventually we have to go through the time skip where they then use DVDs.
Ah, yes.
It's very different then. So go to your Google Drive and download the file that I uploaded recently. Why is it named Big Booty Bitches, Oh, that's the wrong one. Shit, don't let my dad see that. No.
Make sure you have Flash installed because, otherwise you'll have trouble viewing it.
And the most recent one, of course. We're talking Flash 5. 5? Is it 5? Or is it 11 at this point,
Why you still using that compass? Just follow my way. The red pinky string.
What?
What?
The moment I saw her,
Oh my
love
god,
stretched
Crimson
out and
Thread
tied us
of
together.
Fate or whatever.
Yep. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes.
Yes!
Please tell me.
Follow the thread of destiny tied to my love.
And it's actually it works because that's
works.
just how his mind processes the observation tracking or whatever.
Of course.
Well, Tarukane, your tastes are unique.
Discovering you demons has been quite a pleasure. Gives me plenty of new things to spend my money on.
Okay. Ooh, this looks like a big boy.
Lights up!
Like it.
Oh my god.
His name is Helen.
Helen.
Believe it or not, she's a human creation. Black market genetic engineering.
Oh shit.
I want you to kill her barehanded.
I don't feel like killing her.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Uh-huh.
But I will.
I'm not going to kill her.
Oh, even better.
Of course, with my job, I do many things I do not enjoy.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, I like this guy.
Yeah. That's
What are you
okay.
doing? Are you stinking crazy? Who's gonna make Yukina cry me more jewels after Helen rips you apart? I didn't mean for you to go in there for real.
You shouldn't have asked.
The prize beast is about to be killed.
30% of my strength? Yes. That should be more than enough for her.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. What is going on? He's swelling.
Oh God, yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the science that created you, the human that made me.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh! Oh, my God!
Not even the best of contracts justifies killing as cruelly as I have just done. I apologize to this creature.
Oh shit.
Get loud! I love this guy! Boy, you have got to be my bodyguard. Top pay!
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Now, let me get this straight. You saying you only use 30% of your whole strength to do her in?
Yeah, 20% probably would have done a cleaner job. But
Wow.
I do tend to get carried away.
Sakashita, get your ass to the telephone. I got the fight of the century in my own backyard. The Tagoro Brothers gang versus the mysterious intruders. And since I'm the only one here who knows Tagoro's true powers, I'll be at a real hustling advantage. I'll bet
Okay.
the broad's jewels against my pals at the Black Club and double my fortune.
All right.
Cheating your friends isn't exactly honorable.
Hey, when you're rotten like me, there's only one thing you can do. Spread your stink.
He's honest about his rotten.
Yeah. Okay. I really like this setup of antagonist that we've got here.
But there's no way that they can actually like win against these guys, right?
Well, they don't need to fight them. They just
That's
need to
true.
get her out of this.
Yeah.
Wait, Kuwabara, it's this way.
Yeah, but I just got a really bad feeling. Let's go around.
My compass says
Oh
follow
my
the
God.
path. I
Oh,
don't have time
no,
for
no,
detours.
well done.
Wow! Ah!
Not too bad, all things considered.
Well,
Hopefully.
ah, no, no.
no.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
God.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
shit, no.
Oh,
God.
no. I'm sorry, Caleb.
Ah, fuck! No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Why would I let
Oh, the legs are so hairy.
I can kind of see the face. Ah! Fuck that spider! Yeah, let's go! Oh my God! Yeah! Go! Ah!
Sorry to mess up your plan, but nobody's getting between Yukina and me.
Yeah! Get him! Ah!
Can't possibly be human. We
Uh,
just happen to be really, really tough.
We are but men.
Pardon me if I make this quick.
yes, please do.
Yeah, right.
Please do.
Predictable
all right.
jumping.
Yeah, nice. Die.
Oh no! Oh God!
Oh,
Nice.
oh God.
If this detective thing doesn't work, maybe I can try exterminating.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
I'm like sweaty. Jeez.
The writhing after he hit it.
Yeah.
Well, why does Hiei's sister being kidnapped have to be a secret from him? I mean, doesn't he deserve to know?
Oh.
Moron!
Oh.
Once he knows, he'll barge into the compound, slashing his sword at everyone in sight. He'll no doubt feel the need to execute everyone, including the servants and the family dog. Family dog will indeed be unfortunate, but the humans, well, it's a serious crime for demons to take human life no matter what the circumstances. You know that.
It's best not to worry.
I'm surprised you're so calm, Kurama.
Yeah,
If
Yusuke doesn't
Hiei
have
does
any
harm,
issue with
you'll
that.
be punished with him.
Oh.
Oh, are you responsible
Well,
for
you better
Hiei?
come tuck me in. We'll record the rest on tape.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Just DVR it. You know, it's fine.
This is their long rest time, so...
Exactly.
What?
What is this?
What?
Is this how he trained?
Are you sure you want to go through with this? The fusion between you and the Jaganai will be much more painful than you imagine. I have to lock you down to the table to keep you from ripping out your own eyes. I have earplugs for myself.
I won't say a word. Just do it.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Yukina!
Whoa. Dang.
All right.
Hiei,
Yes, that's
okay.
what he says. Yeah. Ah, he immediately looks at him.
His senses are so good.
Yep.
Ah, yes, let's meet other
Black
potential...
Club, a secret society
antagonists.
handpicked by Ganzu Terukune, known for their wickedness and influence in the criminal underworld.
As we speak, intruders are heading towards my house. So let's start a betting pool on if they make it, or if my security beats them.
Well, that would hardly be a challenging proposition, Terukune. We have no reason to believe that these intruders could survive your demon.
You've got two choices. Pick either the demons or the intruders to win. Sakashita will show you the stakes.
In the event of a win, Mr. Terukune will pay double what you bid.
200
Oh.
million on the demons.
Same here. 200 mil on the demons.
Yeah, same.
Nice.
300 million on the demons, please.
The first group of fighters in my apparition gang will suffer most unpleasantly.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm
All
going
right.
to make a
But
fortune.
what about this fifth one? He
Yeah.
seems... He hasn't said anything.
I will wager 5 billion on the intruder's victory.
Yeah. Yep, smart.
Yes, absurd. A trio of human misfits can't take on 12
Everyone else bet on that way.
demons.
In normal circumstances, no, but I have a certain little hunch. I've heard a rumor about 2 boys who have been hunting down demons, and I believe it's a risk worth taking.
Also, if they're going towards your mansion, they must be prepared for something, right?
Very strange. 6 of my fighters' spirit energies have disappeared all at once.
Yeah.
What?
They're even more impressive than I thought.
Oh, yeah. They're just gone.
Yep.
They have no
There's a
idea why
four.
or how.
Oh, no, no.
This
No, that's
Why are you
just...
even
oh.
bothering with all these wimps?
We're very close to Yukina.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go.
Hell
And
yeah.
there's a heart on
What
it.
in the world are you tying to your head?
The great fighting headband of love.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes!
This is amazing. Oh my god, I
All
love
right,
it.
rinse him.
Yeah.
Shotgun. Bam, 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 bam.
There hate love. They want to try and keep me from my Yukina.
Want to do a lot worse than that, but
Stand aside, evildoers.
Oh my god.
I love it.
You're not gonna be the only hero!
Jeez. Oh my god.
Giving me the bigger target. Oh, thanks.
Nice. Good one-liner.
2 times 5 billion is 10 billion, right?
Yeah, you really should have said that what the odds were, like which side the odds were for.
Right.
Hold on, my darling. Your brave man is coming.
You're a great man, yes, Kuwabara.
Take care of him. The
Yeah.
compass is getting interference from 3 very strong demons. Don't let him rush in blindly.
3.
Well, Hiei.
Oh, right.
This mission's felt different from the very start. It's
Ah.
like I've become invincible.
Well, let's go.
Don't be too optimistic.
All right.
500 million on the triad.
Yes, give me 300 mil on them.
Me too. Yeah, same for me.
And 10 billion.
20 billion on the intruders this time.
See,
Doesn't know when to quit.
the problem with saying you'll
Obviously, that man is not thinking with his
do
brain.
double their bets. If they
No
split their
one's
bets on the
asking
two
for your
parties,
opinion, broad. Just
you
go do your
lose.
stuff.
We'll take care of them.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right. Okay.
Those poor intruders must have met up with my landmines.
Oh. They planted landmines? We walk on dogs out there!
I love how many landmines went off at once.
Oh, jeez, yeah,
Okay.
just the heat. And they just walk out looking so badass. Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
Nothing
Let's
will stop
go.
me from getting to my love.
Bingo!
The rule of cool is amazing.
That
Like,
is
we've
so
never
freaking
seen them do
badass.
something like this, but it's awesome.
Who are these people?
And he is not even helping them.
You know, there's gonna come a point where that dude,
Jeez, this is so
All right,
freaking
yeah.
cool.
not looking at the explosions,
Just walk right in.
but that fifth dude is gonna be like, all right, so with all my winnings, I'll hire you guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Hello there, intruders. My
Enchantment.
name is Miyuki. How'd you like a fight?
and I'm horny.
The boys have barged into Tarukane's stronghold, but can they defeat the Demon Triad, the Toguro brothers, Tarukane, and save Yukina?
Find out next week.
Right. Kobar's just like, I will not be swayed by your wiles.
Yes. My red string of fate is pointing me elsewhere.
Exactly.
You got this one, Urameshi. It's not because I find her attractive or anything. I have eyes only for Yukina.
I would never hit a lady.
And every time they say Yukina, it
I know.
bugs me. It's Yukina. Yukina.
Yeah. No, it's Yukina. You know?
Yukina. Yeah.
But they just walk through the landmines, and those aren't landmines. Those are like
You're right.
that's like
It's ridiculous.
carpet bomb the countryside.
Something
Like,
I love that Botan has like casual clothing wear while on the broom.
Yeah.
I love that dissonance of the look, I'm from a fantasy land, but I'm also wearing jeans and a jacket, you know, like
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I'm always a fan of like modern fantasy kind of stuff in
yeah.
general.
this is awesome.
This was really
This
good.
was awesome. So
This is amazing.
what do we want to talk about first? from the
So
episode?
first things first, they rinse everything they come up against.
Yes, and in spectacular style,
Spectacular fashion.
Like, oh man, that was a treat because
Yes.
with the previous arc, right? We got to see them use their abilities and things like that, and all right, it's cool and stuff, and and they've been training, but this is like the okay. You know how this goes. They're badasses by now. They've been training also since then.
Also, these aren't comparative to the four Saint Beasts.
No, not comparative to the four Saint Beasts, but like seeing them do things like Yusuke doing the whole like energy shield for the landmines and stuff like that. That wasn't something that he had done before, right? And it's
Well, we don't know that's just Yusuke. That was just both of them.
That's true. It could be both of them, but it's the given what we have established and like shown in concrete detail of this is what you can do and these are how these powers work. It makes sense that these other things would follow, right? So it's not just the rule of cool of hey, it's awesome to show that our boys are strong, but given the fact that we have other enemies that are ridiculously strong, let's show some of the ways in which if they do fight, the heroes will be bringing new things to the table than what they had in their battle with the Saint Beasts. Even if that, say, isn't enough. But yeah.
Yeah. So they rinsed everything they came across there. It was just absolutely a joke. The spider, fuck that. Get that out of my face. We have now a bit of characterization given to the main Toguro brother.
Yes, that was wonderful. That was excellent.
It is really good that they're reinforcing this on what they gave previously, because if they had just done that, I think I would have been like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But now they're doubling down on it.
Right. Really making sure that we understand that, you know, he'll still do the stuff that he doesn't want to do, right? Because, you know, he's a professional.
Right. But that's really cool. Having a character that's a simple mercenary, like, I am cool design with my glasses.
Yeah.
he seems like a dime a dozen character from the outside. Like, he doesn't seem that, like, interesting just on, like, immediate look.
On first glance, yeah.
But then he starts talking, and you realize, wait a minute, he doesn't want to do this stuff? Why is he in this job in the first place, then?
Sure.
I have questions now. There are things about him that don't follow, that don't track, so I have to ask questions now and be like, I want to know, what is your story? So I now am invested in everything that he does from here on out.
Yep.
I don't want to see him die. Like, I want to see him actually survive so that I can find out, okay, humans made you this way? Or a human made you this way?
Right. What is the deal with that?
Why? Was that something that you did want or didn't want?
What's the situation with your brother?
Yeah,
right? Because if a human made you this way, but your brother also has powers and things like that.
That's probably the same then,
right?
Yeah,
was it the same human that made them that way? How does this all happen?
So just cool mystery box of a character being brought up, and also a cool way to showcase that there are lots of strong characters that Yusuke and his crew can end up going up against, creating another power ceiling so that when their fight actually does happen, we're really properly hyped for it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. The betting part,
great.
It's fun.
It's good fun. It's a way to, continually build up this asshole of a dude, basically, and so that way we're looking forward for him to get taken down because his greed is already getting the better of him, right? He set up something that he thought was a sure thing, right? That he had rigged the game and all that stuff. But it turns out you weren't very careful in how you did it, because they don't have to, like, you're not actually making any bets. So it's just whatever they choose. So if they see through the ruse,
right,
you're screwed.
Yeah, and they saw through it rather quickly because of them all betting against against the intruders. Which is fun because what it actually does is it builds up this new guy on the left side. I'm now entirely done with this mob boss here, and I'm interested in this guy who saw through rather quickly that, you know what, he's giving such little info. They're attacking his mansion. He should know more than this.
Right. The fact that they're choosing to do this must mean that either they're completely ignorant, they don't know what they're getting into, or they came prepared.
Right. Now, what I do like is that because this is going a certain way, he could bet on the intruders again when the Toguro brothers fight them themselves.
That's true.
And the Toguro brothers could win big. And this could be what his plan is that it's like, I'm going to make them think that by the time they've gone through all of these defenses and get through to the Toguro brothers, now I don't think this guy's this smart.
No.
Then, they all switch their votes to the intruders, their votes, their gambling to the intruders, and then he bets all in on the Toguro brothers.
Sure. Well, and one of the advantages, I guess, of the way that things have been going, of him specifically not placing any bets himself, is that he doesn't reveal his hand of who he thinks is going to win.
Yeah.
Right. And that's
a good point.
And that's where he did have an advantage, right? There's a reason that he did that. It's just not going well. And even if the fifth guy that has been winning big, even if he bets on the intruders again and they lose, right? Which would be a really fun twist for the story. Technically, he's been betting with your winnings pretty much this entire time, right? Like he did go a bit above the 10 billion to go to 20 billion. But
he's definitely not betting with winnings anymore.
Yeah.
But if he wins this one, he'll have
gotten a lot of money from you already. So in order to make that back, you'll be hard pressed.
Right.
But
I also love the idea that they're not escalating their bets, but he is. They're doing like 500, 300, in the millions, by the way.
Right.
And then he does like factors like 20 to,
he just quadruples his
times
bet.
that,
Yeah.
It's,
Yep.
It's exciting and wonderful because if we think about this story in the long format, criminal organizations and stuff like this are the perfect backdrop antagonists for the main characters in the future. So this guy here who's making basically potentially stupid money off of the crime boss here, he could really, really end up being a serious threat in future storylines.
Yes, and that is something that I would love to see from him. He's got a cool design and everything. He seems to have a good head on his shoulders. So
he's also the youngest one of them all, which is a little bit of a giveaway in shonen.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Because it's okay. Let's face it. It's not as satisfying to have your heroes punch an old man as it is, a young, sexy looking but very evil guy. So
it's the Sephiroth kind of thing.
Exactly. But yeah, with how this is going, love it. The fact that they are rinsing the opposition is definitely wonderful. I'm curious to see how Hiei gets brought into this, because since he has been, keeping quiet and everything, just observing and moving along.
The fact that he hasn't engaged yet.
Right. And
because he is not being told that Yukina is in there.
Well, I think he knows that Yukina's in there. That's why he's going there.
That was what Koenma brought up the whole thing of, is we haven't told Hiei that.
No, I think that was just why they didn't tell him about the mission to start with. But he found out about the mission, and that's why he's going.
Oh.
But that is something that I wanted to bring up, of the world building of demons aren't supposed to kill humans. Well, what are demons supposed to do? Because there have been quite a few instances so far in the show of demons killing humans. So now, granted, they have had people sent after them to stop them, and so far it's gone pretty well for Koenma and his new spirit detective that he's put on the job. But how common is it for demons to be in this society? Like, I never really thought about the fact that the people working for Koenma, they're all demons.
They're all demons.
Like, they're all demons. And they're just sort of going about their daily lives, bringing him the paperwork and all that stuff, and offering little bits of commentary. And, there's a remote controller, or you could push the buttons on the TV.
Right.
So,
yeah, Koenma is not necessarily human or demon, but yeah, it does feel like they're slowly giving us this world building stuff for what the world of demons and now I guess we have apparitions,
right,
as well.
Yeah,
which is a little bit weird because
I'm not entirely sure what those are.
Well, right, because this is the part that's weird. Hiei is not originally a demon.
Right, he is constructed, which is
that
whole thing was intense.
They're setting up a parallel between him and the Toguro brothers,
right,
which is cool. But the Apparition Gang feels more like just a general name of like, ooh, they're called the Apparition Gang. But then Yukina is an ice apparition.
Right. And she's Hiei's sister.
The demons were called demons and were part of the Apparition Gang. So
yeah, maybe apparition is like a secondary thing, like it's a form of, like, I don't know, special power or something, because
maybe
the Toguro brother was also saying that, like, his apparition was that he could, like,
his apparition,
or not his apparition, but the apparition I thought was used of, like, that he could control the size of his muscles, right? What was the term?
He didn't use that word. He used more like a my power or my.
What was it?
Yeah, it should be right about here. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm a very untalented apparition.
Yeah, so
weird.
So I'm guessing, and given that he was saying that a human made me, my
so apparitions are maybe demons and humans fused together?
That's what I'm thinking. Because the kind of, like, okay. The powers that demons have, and the fact that they can, like, and so easily take on the form of humans and things like that, and the fact that Hiei is a demon, but he was also created by humans, That's, or at the very least, he was created, right? That is, that's curious. And if apparition is sort of like the, okay, you're a demon-human hybrid or something like that, right? And they mentioned the whole thing of like black market genetic engineering stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's curious.
Yeah, I think you're on the money here. The apparitions are probably something that means that they're not fully demon.
Mm-hmm.
They are something that has some element of humanity in them.
Right.
And it would make sense then because all of them thus far have transformed. And that would be the thing, is that regular demons, we don't see them necessarily transforming. Like the one with Koenma. He's just passively just walking around.
Okay. Gotcha. So then all the other demons that Yusuke and them have fought up till now
are probably all apparitions.
And hence why they transform. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that could be it, because if Hiei is an apparition as well, not technically a demon.
Well, we know he has to be because his sister is Yukina, who is an apparition.
Right.
So biologically, it would be the same thing she is.
Right.
I mean, unless they're like half sisters or
it was specifically that experiment thing. But even then,
that would make
be something that would be on top of
in
that.
addition to being an
right,
apparition.
which is probably why he's so badass. But
yeah, so I would guess that they're both apparitions. His thing is probably more of one where you had some specific stuff put into you that is going to make him like really, really like strong just over the course of the series. Whereas this guy, the Toguro guy, he makes a point of saying he's a very untalented apparition.
Right.
Whereas, like,
yeah,
basically meaning he can only make his muscles bigger, which is like usually an apparition has maybe some kind of like elemental control, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
Or
something,
like some kind of. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Even what's it? The big Saint Beast that was the tiger.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he was big, he also could absorb spirit energy and things like that.
Right.
So yeah, and a part of me feels like that was also sort of another villainous virtue of him showing humility, basically. Of like, because
sure, having
a person that's super strong but is like super chaotic or hot-headed or whatever, right? And they think they're the best of the best. Yeah. That's, that's interesting in the standpoint that we want our heroes to beat them down, right? We want them to prove them wrong and beat the bad guy and save the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with this guy, it's I have power, but I have restraint. And he even mentions that, 20% probably would have been better.
Because that would have done it in a cleaner way.
That would have been a cleaner job, right?
Yeah.
So he has almost like a disdain, it feels like, for his own abilities, maybe because
they're not his.
They were given to him potentially forcibly by some human, right? And now, what? All he's good for is just being hired muscle?
He feels like the brooding protagonist for an old 80s anime.
Yeah.
He feels like he's ripped straight out of, like Fists of the North Star.
Sure.
And it's like, my powers were given to me. I don't want to kill, but it's all I'm good for, it seems, in this world.
Right.
And it's just like, okay.
And this is another thing that kind of seems interesting to me. His brother.
Yeah.
Design-wise.
Completely different.
You
would never guess that they were brothers unless they said that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'd think they're more lovers, really, with the way they're, like, holding on to each other,
Right. But the fact that the brother is hanging on to him, that makes me think that it's something where, especially if the older brother or the bigger brother was made by humans, maybe the younger brother was also messed with.
But it didn't go
as well. And now it's the thing of we are both broken. We both only have each other. As such, we both cling to each other.
And take care of each other.
And then for the bigger brother, because he was lucky, maybe in a way, right? And his whatever experiment happened to him turned out better, then he is the...
Well, the other guy can make his...
No, yeah, he's got powers too, and he's totes dangerous, right?
Oh, no, I'm saying that it works, it is something he can do.
Right. Yeah. And that's true. It might have been intentional that they have different abilities and things like that.
Right.
But like the whole sort of like small shriveled form, and then he is then constantly resting on the shoulders of his strong brother.
Right. And that does kind of
It could just be a visual thing.
Well, right.
But
and remember, this is all drawn, so it's the idea of when you want to make a striking impression.
Exactly.
It works.
Right.
It's. I mean, Jacob and I have talked about this a lot, but there's something fun about the D&D character that shows up with the little guy on his back.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like,
contradiction.
What's the story here?
Yep. And if they're brothers, then even more so.
Even better.
It's the thing of the visuals can hint at a story, and the story doesn't necessarily have to be there. It could just be an aesthetic, right?
Right.
But if there is, right, it preps us for it. It seeds it into our minds.
Right.
And then we're looking for it. So.
Yeah, and as far as antagonists go, I'm not at all fazed by some triad group of throwaway demons that call themselves number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Yeah, no.
Which is funny as hell. But I hope, since they're being called Demon 1, 2, and 3, even though there's like enchantment and other things attached to them, I'm like, that's cool. That gives us an idea of what type of abilities. No. Just that they all get rinsed in 1 or 2 episodes.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to waste time.
Right, not some like
throwaway garbage.
Freaking Phantom Blood, like 2 nights, and it's like, okay,
well,
let's
those
get back
at least had names that were tied to like lore and fantasy and like,
but the whole thing
real,
of
like people that existed in history, and it's like that's cool. But this, it's like, no, we are Demon 1, 2, and 3.
These are ads.
These are ads.
They're
absolutely.
They're ads that you have to be a bit more careful about. You might have to do some rolls at some point, right? But that being said,
right,
they're just things to slow you down,
soften you up, and to use up spell slots,
right?
Before
Keep you on your toes.
The real threat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which, if Yusuke actually manages with Kuwabara and Botan and Hiei to actually go toe to toe with the Fushiguro the Toguro brothers.
Yeah.
Shows crossing world lines. I will be surprised because it very much seems like this is the encounter that our heroes are just straight up not ready for.
Right. If it's a thing of where they lose, what the thing they can do is have Hiei basically just decide, hey, let's bugger out of here. I can't handle them, so there's no way you guys can.
I'll lead them on a chase maybe, and then you guys get my sister out of here.
Sure. Or I'm gonna get my sister out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are doing here, but you guys should leave because I'm not gonna help you fight that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. We're not friends. Like I'm here on an objective.
Right. Exactly.
I came here alone on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, if anything, it would be cool to have the twist be Hiei looks at them fighting and is like, that looks dangerous. I'm gonna go save my sister. Yeah. Just grabs his sister, gets out of there, and then Kuwabara, just like Yusuke are all bloodied and beaten. They're like, Yukina, where are you? And it's just the red string just, boing, just goes like, no! Someone's taking her away! I guess we don't need to be here anymore, Urameshi. Some kind of powerful demonic energy is taking her away.
All right, hop on my broom. We're out of here. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's why she has that broom, Jacob.
Maybe.
It's literally there as the get out of jail free card in case things go to
the
shit.
Eagles, I mean, it could be, but
they're just hanging on.
But in addition to that, at some point, I want to see Botan use it like a paddle.
No.
Just
I don't want to break her magic item.
No, it wouldn't break that thing's reinforced with magic or something. It's invincible. Sure. It's indestructible.
Right. Of course.
It can fly. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But given that this is more build up to the potential eventual, let's be real, fight with the Toguro brothers and our heroes, I very much want to see what 100% looks like. Because if he can go to do this at 30%, which feels a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel like almost the problem is that he probably doesn't like going to 100% because he's just too strong. Like he does not know how to hold back.
Well, something else that I wanted to point out, because let me know what you think about this. Mm-hmm. He said that he can control the size of his muscles, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Awesome.
Yep.
But his bone structure was changing. I mean, that might just be a visual thing.
No, I think it was just his muscles.
He really looked like he was getting whiter.
Like his shoulders were
like...
Yeah, I think that's just the muscles, though. The things that you're going to see pushing against the skin are almost never the bones. That's the muscles.
And even if the for the sake of the drawing, right, you've got to like actually make the person, their skeletal structure bigger in order to make the muscles actually like fit, then I'm all for that, because otherwise you just turn into like a bubble of muscle, and you know that's less fun.
I mean, if it's like rock hard, you know, then it's just gonna.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah.
Like, if anything, I worry about his bones. Maybe that's a reason why he doesn't go actually that high, is that he's still a human being on some level.
Sure.
So
that's a good point.
If he's that big, his bones might not be able to even handle it.
That's true. Just because his strength and stuff is really cool, because he was made in a lab, basically, narratively, they could totally say that it's something where it was experimental or something like that.
And it's dangerous to himself.
Right. There's crazy complications or whatever. Right. And as a result of that, you know, that's why he had to learn restraint, let's say.
Sure. And that's why he doesn't just use too much strength, is that he's like, okay, what am I willing to spend here?
Yeah.
And I feel like this is also more just kind of classic Tagashi writing for the character's powers, is that we have a character who has the contradiction with his strength and stuff. And I love that we're focusing so much on this guy, because he's so simple and yet he's so interesting. Because he does steal the episode. By having his strength be something that he willingly does not use all of, we have to wonder why, because it could tie directly into his preference of nonviolence. But it could also tie into a whole bunch of other things. And one of my favorite characters that Tagashi's created was Strong Boy from the Phantom Troop. I forgot his name, but yeah, exactly.
God damn.
But
so
one of my favorite characters, and his strength was one of the things that he just kind of casually used at times, but you never really could tell where its limits were, because he wouldn't necessarily just use his muscles to punch. He would be like,
he shouts in your face,
I'm
he
gonna
bites
scream in your
steel
face. And you're gonna freaking knock yourself out.
Right.
Just having your brain melt from that. So I'm really excited to see what an even simpler version of that would be, but having this personality of, I don't like to hurt, living things,
but we don't always get what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's I feel like that's a wonderful contradiction on top of a contradiction, right? Because if you have someone who's like, all right, I'm a mercenary, but no women, no children kind of a thing, but then on top of that, it's I don't want to do this, but I am a professional.
Yeah.
So
why are you doing it in the first place?
Yeah. It's like, okay. Yeah.
So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.